to like balance the phone. Hopefully Molly will be on shortly, if I'm doing this correctly. And we will hear from her. Hi, Kamana. Thanks for joining us. So we're going to talk to Molly today about her recent journey to tap into joy. She's started a business. There's just so much going on with her life, and it's really amazing. So she's the best one to tell us about it, and she just put her baby down for a nap. I'm really impressed with her skills in that department. Yeah, so she's been a client of mine for, I think, a couple of months, maybe only, yeah, maybe she can remember. I think it's been a couple of months, and we've been working on relationships in her family with her husband and her son, and just self-development, helping her be the best she can be and maximize the joy in her life. So I'm really excited to talk to her about that, and we'll just wait a moment. There she is. Hi, Molly. Let's see if I can add you now. Oh, there we go. Thank you all for your patience. And thank you for joining us and saying hi. I think I'll be able to see comments as they come up on the screen. And it just takes a minute for our guests to join us. I hope everybody's having a great week and you have some great 4th of July plans. I'm still working mine out. Is everyone going to a picnic or cookout? Hey, Molly.
Hi. Okay, your bugs. Never mind.
I know, it's hard to balance the stupid thing. You have to do these interviews just on the
There we go.
phone, so.
Got it.
Okay, awesome.
Uh-oh. Thank you. Clara's kind of settled this as good as it's going to get, so
Okay.
we'll just work with it.
Okay. Yeah, good job getting that situated.
Uh-oh. Where's your toys? Where's your toys? That's not a toy. Where's Princess? Where's Princess? Oh, where's Princess? Is Princess in the box?
Hi.
Hi.
So, Molly, you have 2 kids. How old are they?
I have 2 kids. They are 5 and 1. I'm sorry, are we live already?
Yes. We are.
Okay, I didn't know if we were like, okay, got it.
Yeah, it doesn't let you like do anything until you're actually live, and then you
Got it.
start adding.
Yes, hi, I'm Molly. Some of you know me, some of you don't know me. I'm Molly. Yes, I have a wonderful husband, Brad, and 2 kids, Clark and Clara. They're 5 and 1, boy, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here to talk about your journey recently, and that we're friends, and you became a client of mine, and I just thought it would be great to share your story with others, so they can, just be inspired and to go on their own journey. And often we don't share things like this, I think, as women. So you're the best one to tell us about it. So let's find out. How did you find me, and why did you sign up for coaching?
Well, I found you the easy way. Luckily, you were already my friend, so that was great. Very easy for me. And I was, honored and privileged to watch your journey, your growth and all your exponential changes in your life, and really happy for you. And when you started your business, I was sort of in a space too where I was thinking I needed a little adjustment in my life. Like I wasn't really getting where I wanted to go, and not even really acknowledging where I wanted to go. Not really sure. You remember I was in a very kind of dark place this winter. I was, suffering from, seasonal affective disorder and kind of depressed, and just, I want to say that winter caught up with me, but I didn't prepare for winter. I wasn't like taking vitamin D. I wasn't doing all the things that I should have been doing. And I suffered the consequences of that. And you know, it didn't. Hi, Clara. There she is.
Hi, Carl.
She's not. Daniel Tiger apparently isn't that convincing right now. So yeah, it was kind of a really good timing because you launched your business around the same time when you first started posting your things. I thought it was, you know, very exciting, and I was really proud of you. But I thought, oh, it's not for me. Like, maybe deep down I don't deserve it, or you know, I'm fine. You know, like we've read a lot of the same books, and I've read like Surrendered Wife like 3 times, and you know, a very high information person, but maybe lower action or output, if that makes sense. And I knew that I needed to do something, and you know, there's a lot of kind of heavy stuff happening in my personal life at that time, and I just needed to reach out to someone and do something, and it was like you were there, and I wanted to work with you, and I had to just say yes. Awesome. And yeah, anyway, continue. I could ramble, but
no,
that makes sense.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, I do remember the first couple of times that we talked, and yeah, so yeah, I really appreciate you sharing. This is really nice of you to do, and I hope it can inspire and help others, and I think it will. We'll keep it up in the group for a while and let people, you know, explore and watch and share and everything. So, had you watched my videos, or did you know anyone else that had been a client before you started?
No, I mean, I saw your page, and I started joining it, and I started engaging in your group as well, and I found the content there kind of fun as well. So had some engagement with some ladies in there, and with you as well, with some of your, you know, fitness videos you were putting up, and got me sort of thinking about, oh yeah, where am I in my journey? And I've had some success with diet, and I found some of those changes easier to make in my life, but the mindset and other follow through was harder. So I was stuck. I was sort of starting to make some big changes, but got stuck.
Right. It's not always about more information, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Read, like some really big books that I'm just like, I'm not even going to try.
Yeah. Well, it's a hobby, and it's fun. You get that dopamine hit of, ooh, new information. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm making this connection, but putting it into your life and action is a different thing.
Yeah. So, totally. Yeah. Well, and it's been great making friends too, and just having like this support group and everything. So.
Yeah. It's a nice community that you've created here. So I like it.
Oh, thank you.
It's going to keep growing.
I'm sorry?
It's going to keep growing. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. It makes me so happy to have you involved, and I love it when you post and share and everything, and comment.
Thank you.
So you took the risk, and you decided to, like, it's a little bit of a, you know, putting yourself out there. The investment. What, or how did you decide to make that commitment for coaching?
How did I decide? I got real with my desire because I wanted to, and I just had to acknowledge it. I had to sit with it, and I had to acknowledge it, and I had to push away all my fears and insecurities. I had a bunch of other like BS reasons why it wouldn't work. Like I was worried about, you know, our relationship. Like what would that be like with professional versus personal? But I think too, seeing concrete, like your, you know, the contract or whatnot, showing how it would work and what is expected of me and what's expected of you, and that really helped me to feel secure in the decision that I wasn't going to mess things up, or, you know, that it was the right choice. Now my other child is looking for me, so.
I mean, it's
but does that make sense?
Of course.
Hi, honey. I'm on the phone. Can I have some privacy for a few minutes? What do you need, honey?
No, of course not.
It did it again. Oh, I can't help you from up here, honey. Can you play Lego for a little while, or something else? I'm sorry, I can't help you from here.
Well, it's good to know too about the agreement, and that was helpful.
It was, yeah, it was. It helped put that, you know, concrete. You know, it was just sort of swirling around in my head, but it's helpful to have that on paper for me, at least.
Awesome. Okay, and so can you tell us a little bit about what your relationships and your mindset were like before we got started, and what did you really want, and how did that change?
Okay, big question. Well, like I said, I was in like a real like fear and confusion and control spiral, and you know, the seasonal stuff didn't help, and there was a lot of complicated decisions that we had to make as a family, but I thought I had to make them. I forgot that I have this support system around me. I have this wonderful husband. I wasn't pulling the support around me that I already had. I was just thinking that I was alone and isolated. And my relationships were okay. My marriage was solid, but it wasn't where I wanted it to be. You know, we've been married for 10 years coming up. We've been together for 15. So like we've seen a lot together. We've had a lot of growth, but we were just at a stage maybe where you need a little boost, a little retune. I really needed help connecting with my children because I was in this fear control mindset. And so it was hard for me to put what I knew into action. So that was a real block. What was part of the question? Yeah, what I want.
Yeah, what did you really
Yeah,
want?
I wanted to open up and become my true self again, and I could see it on the other side, and I knew it was there, and I just had to figure out how to get there. You know, I wanted to be more in my feminine. You know, I was very much in the masculine, controlling lists and podcasts and books and fixing this and fixing that, and that was exhausting.
Do. Go.
He's sleeping, love. I can't go to daddy right now.
I will tell.
Please don't. I don't want you to.
I should be adding Molly here.
Hey.
Hello. Oh, I don't think
I can hear you.
Connected. Let me try this. Okay. I'm not still
Okay.
earbuds. It like disconnects.
Oh, it's kind of a static in and out, but I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, that's different. Yeah, now I can hear you better. Can you hear me? Oh, now you're gone. Now you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we back?
Okay.
Okay, good. Hi, Rhonda.
Hi,
Hi,
guys.
Catherine.
Hey, girls.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, and don't worry.
Yeah,
if you need to go
technology
again.
is
It's not a
failing
big
me,
deal at
and
all.
nap time didn't happen before this, so we're just rolling with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No problem at all. So thank you again for sharing with us. And I think where we left off was what did you really want, and how were things before, and how did that change?
Okay, I think I was kind of where I was before when we cut off, like just kind of fear and control, and there was a lot of stuff that was heavy on the family. I felt like I was alone, so it was affecting how I was feeling, and I needed to tap into the love and support that was around me. And where I ended up is here, much lighter and brighter and happier, and I've felt like I've tapped into the joy and the gratitude that was always there. You know, I've got a lot going for me. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have a wonderful husband who's been committed to me for many years. I have beautiful children, you know, a nice house, a nice roof over my head, and a quiet neighborhood. You know, there's a lot I have to be thankful for, and I need to really focus on those things and not be in my, you know, quick negative thinking, like that really negative cycle that I was in. It was really hard to break through that. Well, it was hard to do that on my own, but not hard, actually, like with help. And actually just being allowed to feel those feelings that was the easy part, but yeah. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
All right.
Yeah, totally. I'm like feeling this along with you. It's like, yeah, it's been amazing. I've loved watching you have breakthroughs and aha moments and everything. And so it's just been a real privilege for me too. And you do have a great life. And so yeah, it's great to tap into the gratitude and the joy.
And we still have challenges like everyone else, but it's just about focusing on all those things that aren't right, and then that magnifies everything else. Yeah.
Right. So would you say that what you wanted when you started is what you got, what you ended up with?
Yeah, and more, because I think too the thing that surprised me was when there was like the form we filled out at the beginning. What are your major goals in life? And I kind of put, like, I want to be like a little closer to my husband and closer with my kids and like want more connection. But I also want to start a business. Like that was like a quiet whisper. was like, oh, I'll just put it on there.
Yeah.
Put it on there for fun.
I remember it.
Just for kicks. Yeah. So we first talked about that. That was when it first became real. And that was a surprise for me, that how real it became. And now I'm ready to launch it. And I put it out there, and now I have to deliver on it. And that's really the fun part. So that's awesome too.
Awesome.
It all
I'm so
comes
excited
together
for you. And and I was so surprised to see it there.
Yeah,
because
I kept it.
I was like,
Really?
what?
For a long time. You know, it was like a secret desire. I've always, you know, even growing up, wanted to have, you know, a business that integrates my family and my talents and my desires, all that stuff. And didn't really tell many people about it.
And your family too.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, if you keep it kind of hidden from the world, then of course it's not going to happen. You know, like kind of putting it out there is like this 10-year, long-term, big goal. And I think when you said something about, you know, starting small, and I've heard that too from Scott Adams, but it didn't activate. And when you said it to me, like, oh, start small, like, oh my God, I could have this start very soon. It's not a 10-year goal. It's not a 1-year goal. It's like a 1-month goal. That was really exciting. That was really exciting energy.
Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah, it's been exciting. I've loved it. Yeah, it was so special for me to see all that happening for you. And so my next question is, how would you explain to someone who was in the mindset that you were previously, like what this experience is like?
No.
Yeah.
Or why they should have a chance?
Deciding and saying yes was the hardest part in the beginning, and then everything snowballs from there. You don't have to work so hard once you say you want it and you really are in touch with your desire, and I think it's really true to you and your heart. The rest is easier. If that makes sense. So
and that's kind of how you know you're doing the right thing too, right? Is that it's easy and it's
you get
fun.
the instant feedback. Oh, it felt good to tell Layla that. Oh, it felt good to like make more plans, and you know, it felt good to respond to my husband and children in this way. It felt really good, and it compounds like interest. It snowballs, and I think having the feedback too, like just, you know, I know what to do, but having a witness, I think was really important for me. I needed that. I needed the deadlines of our, basically a deadline, like, you know, each week or whatever, each goal. I felt like I needed that push. I needed the kind of like show and tell, like, hey, I did this, let's check it out. You know, like that was good feedback. Instead of taking it all on my own shoulders, it was really good to have that relationship, because people can find out what they want to do on, you know, they can search YouTube, they can search, oh, don't grab it, honey. You can find the information if you are looking for it, but it's about, you know, the relationships that build you up, and accountability and the witnessing that was really made the difference for me.
Right. I remember when you checked out the book, like starting.
That was like our first meeting. I'm like, oh, okay, go to info mode, go to the library, check out a book, like start reading it. And I started reading it, flipping through it, and I just felt icky. I felt like, oh God, this is too much. This is not connecting with me. I don't need the intellectual planning part. That comes later. I have to launch, and I have to build as I go. At least for me. Maybe some people, that's the way they build a business, but I mean, I'm sure that's probably, anyway, stop me. Rambling.
Well, I went and got a business degree, so I can tell you, like, not a lot of those people start businesses, and when you get done, you're like, how do we do this? Like, what? Like, start over learning, basically, from experience.
Yeah. Analysis paralysis.
So tell us about your...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So can you tell us a little bit about your business and what's next for you?
Well, what's next is also just keeping developing my relationships and keep going with the feminine energy with my family. And also, you know, I've put my business out into the universe, and so now I have to deliver. It's called Cafe Bambino. It's a very like explicitly family friendly coffee shop vision. Pop-up coffee shop is how I'm launching it. So it's going to be, you know, showing up first at my house, really small. That's a really small idea, just family and friends exclusive, and then I'm going to branch out into parks and farmers markets. So that's be this really great event that comes into your neighborhood, and we have great coffee, games, theme, great place to, you know, relax for parents and for kids to enjoy and really play. And I've been to like so many little coffee shops, and there's like no high chairs, and the owner scowls at you, or Starbucks is really pretentious with everyone on their laptops. And I like doing that too, but there's got to be some sort of place
Where like
everything's
breakable
soft and bumpy.
the kids can't.
So that's where I want to go. That's my vision. That's where I want to hang out. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It's all in alignment.
Yeah, I can bring my
fits
family with
together.
me. I can have, you know,
And-
life schooling, you know, that kind of thing. That's my grand vision.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can teach the kids about how to start a business, and Clark was interested.
Yeah. Yeah, so he
in
had some
that.
great ideas when
That's
I
awesome.
opened up, and I was really upfront and honest with him about what I was thinking and feeling and desiring, and he wants to help. He has some really great ideas, and I was shocked, but also, you know, I knew, of course, but I was keeping it secret, and I wasn't letting it out. So I have support of my husband, of course, my children, so it all feels right. And all I had to do was open up.
That's awesome. Yeah, and you kind of need that, like, but you need, and you know that you need to open up. I don't mean you specifically, but myself too, but you still need like prompting, like to remember and reminder, oh, I don't have to do this all by myself.
Yeah. It's a trick that keeps you stuck.
Oh,
yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Well, thank you.
Hi.
No.
No, I think you want to color.
No.
Color? You have the pen.
Ooh, do you have?
Yeah. Look at the crayons out. You have mommy's
Oh, I
pen
guess
right
you
now.
do.
It's not open. But thank you so much.
Okay, well, awesome. Thank you. And please. I know it's sort of a local business, and I love the idea and the concept. But you know, share it. Feel free to share it in the group, or I can share it
I'll
on
make
my
a
page
post in
or
the
whatever.
group or the
Keep
comments.
us-
But yeah, it's a local business, but you can watch if you're
Yeah.
curious about the evolution. I'm gonna make some social media posts. But